Hello and welcome to the I've Seen Everything Reaction Wrap-Up. My name's Andrew and I'm glad to have you here with me. This is where I share my thoughts, rating, and review following my most recent reaction or watch-along video. To find these reaction and watch-along videos, please visit @SeenEverything over on YouTube. Please be sure to click the follow button here on the podcast, and for those listening on Apple Podcasts, a rating and review would be greatly appreciated. And now, on to this episode's wrap-up for Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Well, most common word I say coming into a wrap-up. Well, that was certainly an experience. That was, I would say, a very important entry into the world of Harry Potter, into the overall story of Harry Potter. We have our primary characters getting older, going through some things. The very first kind of official signs of Ron and Hermione having a romantic interest in each other. Another situation where you have new characters come into the mix and you don't really know who to trust or what their motivations are. I think that's one of the best things about the story, is that you need to keep people guessing. You can't automatically know who's on what side or what their motivations are. You have to keep things mysterious to a certain degree. There needs to be a question about where everything's going to land and who wants what. I was very happy to see David Tennant in this movie, even if he is a villain. My only regret is that we didn't get to see more of him because I love David Tennant. Robert Pattinson was good in this movie as well. His character, Cedric, very sad that he did not make it out of this movie alive, but also proved himself to be a loyal and honorable person. Should have listened to Harry when he said to grab hold of the cup and get out of there. But if he had done that, Harry would not have made it out of there alive either. And most importantly, I would say, the first actual appearance of Voldemort, as far as the main form of Voldemort, played by Ralph Fiennes. Fostered back to life by Peter, who we met in the last movie and we know gave up Harry's parents to Voldemort. Apparently his servitude to Voldemort wasn't over. And that this whole thing was structured because Voldemort needed Harry's blood. Or maybe it wasn't Harry's blood. He needed the blood of an enemy taken against their will. I presume Voldemort has lots of enemies, but probably nobody would have worked better than Harry for this, I imagine. But now he's not just a whisper out there in the world somewhere. He's officially back and is a very real danger. And I'm sure that's going to change a significant number of things going forward. It's like Hermione said, things are never going to be the same again, but that's also just life. As you progress through, as you arrive in different ages, things are never the same again, nor should they be. That can be both good and bad. Really depends on the circumstances you're presented with and what you make of them. I don't know if I have much more to say beyond this. I think that I really enjoyed this story. We got to see a broader scope of this world. Again, to this point, we hadn't really seen anything of the wizarding world outside of Hogwarts. I had asked multiple times about, are there other wizarding schools? What's the rest of the kind of magical world like? And we got to see at least a glimpse of that in this movie, especially the World Cup, the Quidditch World Cup in the beginning, which didn't even get to happen. But man, that was an intense scene, especially to start the movie. That almost appeared like a terrorist attack. You had a ton of people gathered there, and then all of a sudden it just fire and death raining down, or potentially. We didn't ever hear if there were actually any casualties, but definitely a darker tone struck. Definitely darker places they've gone with these last couple of stories. So as far as a ranking, I think we're still in the 5-star range. As far as a Harry Potter story, I don't really feel like this was a step down from Azkaban. I honestly don't know if I'd put this below Azkaban, though. So we're going 5 stars, but I don't know. I might have to think about it more, but I think this might be kind of on the level with Azkaban for me. Maybe a little below from a storytelling perspective, but we also did have so many other important things happen during this story. I'm going to have these two tied for the top, Azkaban and Goblet of Fire for the moment. Maybe this will change as we make our way into other movies. Chamber of Secrets under that, and Sorcerer's Stone / Philosopher's Stone at the bottom right now for me. But rankings can always change. I'm enjoying how the story is unfolding so far, and I look forward to where the next chapter will take us. And I hope you will come along to watch that with me. I look forward to it. If you'd be so kind, go ahead and check out the Patreon over at this link. Full-length reaction for this movie available over there. Full-length reaction for other movies available over there. You can see the TV shows that I have available over there that are exclusives, a couple of which I'm still watching. I really hope you'll go over there and have a look and possibly sign up as a patron. Any support that you give is greatly appreciated. As of the recording of this video, things posted to the Patreon are still free for the first week that they're available over on the Patreon. Then after that week, they go into their Patreon tiers. If you'd be so kind, please go ahead and rate, comment, and share this episode of the podcast. Really helps me out here. as for this, we are done today with Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and thank you for being here. I will see you on the next video. Take care.
Thank you for listening to the I've Seen Everything reaction wrap-up. Again, to find these reaction and watch-along videos, please visit @SeenEverything over on YouTube. Please consider following the podcast, and for those on Apple Podcasts, a rating and review are always appreciated. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll meet you here on the next episode.